Hi, it's Grace, and this week on Collaboration 7, we are talking about what we hate. Just get over it. You wouldn't say that to someone who had a fever of 103 degrees. Or a woman who just found out she had cancer. And you certainly wouldn't say that to a man who all of his teeth just fell out. So why do we have a hard time understanding that when it comes to depression? I could explain to you, medically, that depression was the brain's inability to produce and process dopamine. Or that people who are diagnosed with chronic depression have smaller frontal lobes than people who are not. But I don't think we should need medicine and science to tell us we need to have compassion and empathy for other people. People who don't have depression can't really understand it. And it has no obvious physical symptoms, so they can't really see it. And they're searching for something they can't understand and can't see, and it frightens them. So they run away before they even try and understand. Trying to explain the existence of depression to someone who doesn't have it is like trying to explain the existence of ghosts after seeing one yourself. People just don't believe you unless they can see it with their own eyes. I grew up and I was a very happy kid. And then I went to middle school and, well, you know. When they say kids are cruel, they're definitely right. I started comparing myself to other people, and I started hating what I saw in the mirror. I thought that losing weight would make me feel better about myself. It didn't, because as I got smaller and smaller, the person in the mirror got bigger and bigger. And I liked her less and less. I lost motivation. I felt like a disappointment. I felt like an embarrassment. It was hard to get up in the mornings, because I knew I'd screw up, and hard to fall asleep at night because I thought about how bad I'd screwed up the day before. And it didn't really help that people were saying that you look like a model, and I wish I was skinny like you. You know, you would think it would make my depression go away. Maybe make me feel better about myself, that other people liked me physically, and hopefully they liked me mentally. But of course it didn't. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger until it completely consumed my life. I went from 115 pounds to 85 pounds in under 6 months. That's losing more weight than if I had chopped off my right leg. And this was me. And this was my reality. What people who don't have depression don't understand is that it's not just sadness. Sadness is a temporary condition. Like when someone breaks up with you, or you lose the piece of jewelry you used to wear every day. Sadness is something you can get over. Depression is not. Depression is waking up every morning and wanting to go back to sleep, because you don't want to start the day and disappoint your friends and your family and the people who care about you. But at the same time, you don't feel like they care about you. And you feel like if you don't go, you're going to miss something important, and you're going to disappoint someone because you didn't go. But at the same time, if you go, you know you're going to ruin something. But if you went back to sleep now, I doubt you could sleep because you'd be too busy worrying. It doesn't make sense. But that's how it is. So when you tell someone who's depressed to just get over it, don't you think that they want to? And if it were that easy to go from sad to happy, why wouldn't they? Maybe it's because depression isn't a hurdle you can just jump over and keep running. It's a roadblock.